Hello, hello. Hello, class. Hello, class. Hello, class. Happy Tuesday? It is Tuesday, isn't it? I have no concept of time anymore. Hello, everyone. Hope you're all having a good day. In it. Shut up. Stop. Listen. Don't make fun of the teacher, okay? Anybody who makes fun of me is being sent out of class to clean the toilets. Got it? Hello, Mom. Oh, man, I accidentally called my teacher. Mommy, what do I do? Oh, no. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. Thank you for coming to my impromptu stream. I was going to take the day off today and, you know, have a little break, make myself some nice food, get cozy under my heated blanket. But then, of course, Twitter, being the hell site that it is, had its daily meltdown. Twitter's having a meltdown again. To the surprise of no one, Twitter is having a meltdown. And quite frankly, we're going to capitalize on that. So... To put it bluntly, happy to not be on the hell site anymore. Honestly, if being on the hell site wasn't part of my job, I would absolutely delete Twitter in a heartbeat. I hate Twitter. So... I thought it would be interesting to go back to biology class. We're going back to sex ed, boys. Because I don't think you've had enough trauma about that. I think you need to go back and relive the trauma of sex ed. Furry Kid, thank you for the 2. Will there be a test at the end of the class? Thankfully, I was gonna make a pop quiz at the end, but then I ran out of time. So you're lucky. You're lucky, but I do expect an essay due by tomorrow morning. So, and it's 100% of your grade. Hee hee hee. She said sex. Hee hee hee. He, she said sex. Yeah, I was going to do a Kahoot, but I ran out of time. So you guys are just going to have to do an essay, okay? Good. Got it. Aw, nuts. Hey, madam. Thank you for the membership. Thank you, thank you. So, today, I've quite literally made a presentation on menstruation. So, you guys are going to sit here and listen to it. Got it? Good. If you have any questions, please save them to the end. And yeah, let's crack on, shall we? Stream code is being silly on Discord. It hasn't pinged. Oh, I know why. I need to reset it up. So don't worry about it. If one of the mods could just ping in the Discord that we're live, I know exactly what the problem is. I just need to fix it. Anywho, welcome to the menstruation presentation. Whoa! Also, who drew on the whiteboard? The blackboard? The chalkboard? What year is it? How old am I? It's a mystery. No one knows. Was that you, Stephen? Stephen! What have I told you about drawing on the chalkboard? I am Mrs. Barkswell. That's me. I'm a Mrs., but don't worry, I'm divorced. Hey, who wrote that? Who wrote that? you again? David, what have I told you? Huh? So you're saying there's a chat. Hello, class. I'm Mrs. Barkswell. You have to go, hello, Mrs. Barkswell. Got it? Get well soon, Mrs. Barkswell. Mods. Class reps. Get that guy. Get that kid. Hello, Mrs. Barkswell. Hello, class. Hello, class. So, today's topic will be menstruation. I have a disclaimer. As all good presentations do. I am just a dog. I am not a medical professional. And this is just for entertainment purposes. I know, shocking. You mean this dog VTuber on the internet is not a medical professional? Who could have guessed? Everything in this presentation is either personal experience or was Googled and might not be 100% accurate. I did try to use, reliable sources, but who the fuck knows? People would never lie on the internet, right? Nobody lies on the internet, come on. Everyone is unique and your experiences may differ. Seek professional medical advice if you have any concerns. I'm literally just a VTuber. I'm literally just a VTuber. At least you didn't use ChatGPT or God forbid Grok. No, I didn't use any. There was no AI used in the formation of this presentation. If you want to know my sources, it was NHS, some Mayo Clinic. I think there was like some Cleveland Medical Center as well. Things like that. It was all hopefully reliable sources. The mayonnaise clinic. Mayonnaise. Now that that's out of the way, we've got some class rules. That's it. We've got class rules, okay, everyone? You got to be on your best behavior. What do you mean the dog lady in my pooter is not a doctor? I'm sorry to disappoint you. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Pay attention, class. Pay attention. Pay attention. Ixel, thank you for the raid. You're just in time. We're going over the class rules. Come on in. Here we go. Rule number 1. We will listen and be respectful of boundaries. Got it? Good. We will be mature. Okay, I know that that's going to be a particularly hard one for you. But we will be mature. Yeah, I need to jingle some keys. Number 3, we will hear everyone out, even if their perspective is different from our own. Okay? Okay? Good. Number 4, we will be kind, polite, and gracious to everyone. Okay? You're in your buddy system, right? We listen and we be kind and respectful, okay? Just pretend for a second that we're not on Twitter. Just behave as you would not on Twitter. We will wash our hands after using the bathroom. That means you, Joseph. I swear to God, I'm not handing out your crib sheets when you got pee-pee on your hands, Joseph, okay? Sorry to anyone in chat called Joseph right now. Lottie, thank you for the 5.
Man waving emoji. Mum, can I go to the toilet?
No, not yet. No toilet breaks yet. We've just getting started. And lastly, we will not fire spitballs at the ceiling. Arthur the janitor is getting sick of getting the ladder out and scraping them off. Got it? Good. Leave Arthur the janitor alone. He is doing his best. Joseph, thank you for the 5.
Why should I be respectful of boundaries when your chest is not being respectful of boundaries?
Joseph, detention. See the principal after class. All right, everybody understand the rules. Got it? Got it? We're all going to be respectful and kind. We're going to be mature. Got it? Good. The mods, the class reps, they are on guard. Their fingers are hovering over the eject button. You will be yeeted from the class if you break any of these rules. Got it? Good. That being said, let's get bloody started, shall we? Way! What is menstruation? What is it? Who knows? A mystery. Well, I will unveil the mystery to you today. Menstruation, or period, is the regular shedding of lining of the uterus at the end of a menstrual cycle. The menstrual cycle lasts 28 days on average and consists of several phases, not just the bleeding part. The bleeding part, ironically, is one of the shorter phases. And yet it feels like it lasts forever. Dr. Coca, thank you for the 11 months. Thank you so much. What's a uterus? We will get onto that. We will get onto that. Don't worry. Next, here's the uterus. Do you like my excellent drawing? I'm an artist, by the way. As you can see, I'm really, really good at drawing. Did anybody in school have to copy like an illustration of a uterus from a science book and had to label the parts? That was I literally just had to do that today as a year-old adult in the year of our Lord 2026. I had to copy a picture of a uterus and label it. So this is the uterus. As you can see, the big triangle thing in the middle is the uterus itself. The ball-looking things on the side of the ovaries, this is where the eggs are stored. I've seen this image in my animes. Oh no, Masura. Oh no. Oh no. The little like narrow bit in the middle, that's your cervix. And the bit at the bottom, that's the vagina. Vagina. That's the vagina. Are you taking notes? Taking notes? Good, good, good. Taking notes? Excellent. Noted. Good. Yeah, that's the Virginia. That's the Virginia. He said the funny word. Will the VOD get taken down? I hope not. I hope not. Thank you for your cervix. Thank you. Thank you. Why does that ball have tennis balls on its horn? They're not tennis balls. That's... Oh, and the fallopian tube, that is the part where the egg goes from the ovary into the uterus. It goes down the fallopian tube and into the uterus. Yeah, this is educational, guys. This is educational. Got it? Good. Okay. The menstrual cycle! Yay! This is the 28-day-ish, give or take, cycle that happens. Here's how it works. It starts with the follicular phase. Ooh. Pregnancy hormones are released and the lining of the uterus begins to thicken. Uh-oh. The brain is like, it's about time we start thinking about making babies, don't you think? And it releases a hormone, and the lining of the uterus starts to thicken. Yup. Then the ovulation part happens. This is when the ovaries release an egg from the ovary into the uterus, through the fallopian tube, and the egg just sits there and waits to be fertilized. This is when you're pretty fertile. You know. In case you wanted to know. I'm sure you kind of guessed that. The one lucky egg, it is actually the one lucky egg. Well, I mean, sometimes it's not, but in rare cases it's not. The luteal phase, hormones continue to build up as the egg remains unfertilized. Holy shit. We're out of control. Shit's out of control. Why do we need to know this, Professor? So that you can be a responsible, kind, respectful member of society. And then the period happens. If the egg remains unfertilized, it dissolves and hormone levels return to normal. The lining of the uterus begins to shed. And that's when all the blood happens. That's when all the bleeding happens. So that's the cycle in a nutshell. TLDR, uterus wants baby, uterus gets denied baby, uterus wants vengeance. That's exactly what happens. Your uterus hates you and wants you to suffer. Anyway. Respectfully, kind, respectfully. Be respectfully, kind, respectfully. Okay. Good, good, good. All right. We will now break down. Oh, rinse and repeat. My bad. Yep. That keeps happening. Over the course of 28-ish days, that shit just happens. Here is details about each phase. So the follicular phase, that is when the hormones start building up, the egg is maturing in the ovary, it is getting ready to be released. It is cooking, as it were. And during this phase, you might have high energy, your skin flawless, increased concentration, your mood is lifted, you've got higher physical strength. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Apparently during the follicular phase, you just turn into the Hulk. Yeah, you get a status buff. During the follicular phase, you get a status buff. This is your slay era, as the kids say. Feeling good and looking fine. Yeah, see, this is why we are doing this stream. This is educational content. I bet you guys didn't know some of this stuff, did you? Did you? This is the longest phase in the cycle, and it lasts, I think it lasts about 2 weeks, something like that. And it's when the egg is maturing in the ovary, so it's cooking, it's getting ready to be sent down the fallopian tube. This is when the hormones, they start building up. The lining of your uterus thickens. It's getting ready. Ovulation phase. Can I offer you a nice egg in this trying time? I hope you enjoy. I put a lot of effort into this, guys. I hope you... I hope you appreciate the efforts that I've gone to. No egg, no! Would you like an egg? Too bad, you're in the ovulation phase, so you're getting an egg. Your egg is ready to be fertilized, baby! Your egg leaves your ovaries and travels down the fallopian tubes into your uterus. Too bad, you get an egg. Your body temperature increases and the sex drive is heightened. Feeling confident, fertile, and breedable. Oh. Ready. Feeling frisky. Yeah, whoa. Oh. This is the shortest phase of the cycle, as the egg actually can only survive for a day outside of the ovaries. Sperm, your little swimmers, they can survive for 3 days in the uterus. So actually, you're most fertile in the days leading up to ovulation. Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought the egg just kind of hangs around there until it just decides to leave. Turns out it doesn't. Turns out it only lasts for a day and then it gets dissolved. I did not know this. Just keep swimming. Yeah, you get 3 days of gacha. Yeah. 72-hour window is very small window. Is very small window. Yes. Timing is of the essence. If you wish this nice egg. The luteal phase. Oh no! The egg wasn't fertilized in time. That's too bad. You may experience low energy, mood swings, feeling more emotional than usual. For example, crying at pictures of puppies or snakes in hats. Cannot relate. Could never be me. Could not relate. Breast and pelvic tenderness. Dear God. Doom music in the background. Yeah, boss music. You can faintly hear boss music in the background. acne. Oh, all that nice skin that you had a couple weeks earlier, pff, gone now. Gone now. You're covered in zits. Wait, that's real? It's absolutely real. I'm being dead serious. Most of this is 100% true. You'll know when I'm joking. Trust me. Damn old hormones, yeah. Hormones got you fucked up. Hormones got you fucked up. Bloating and trouble sleeping. Literally the worst. Help, please. We're supposed to be noting this stuff for a test. No, you will be required to do an essay, though. Shit kind of starts to suck, but guess what, baby girl? This is just the beginning. Just about to get a whole lot worse. Oh, you think this is bad? Buckle up, buttercup. Take notes. Take notes. That's the luteal phase. This phase is where people may experience PMS, which is called premenstrual syndrome. That is when you're just in a fucking awful mood all the time. Most of it. So there's a lie somewhere. You need to spot the lie. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. Sometimes you might hear it be referred to as premenstrual stress or PMT, premenstrual tension. It's all basically the same thing. Same shit, different smell, or whatever it is. Menstruation! Actually, hell on earth. Welcome to the fun part. Menstruation jump scare. The lining of the uterus begins to shed and will start leaving the vagina in the form of menstrual fluid. This fluid is made up of blood, tissue, mucus, all kinds of stuff. Stuff that is no longer needed by your body anymore. Straight out the cooter. Straight out of it. Blood for the blood god. The boss fight begins. This is what happens. Phase 1. It gets worse. You don't need blood. Nobody needs blood. Nobody needs that. Who needs blood? Couldn't be me. God cares not from where the blood flows. Oh, Jesus. Can you not just ask the uterus to chill? Don't worry. Trust me, I've tried. I try every month to tell my uterus, damn uterus, chill. You're being a little bit much this month. It never listens, so it never listens. What else happens? You may experience headaches and mood swings. I know I do. I know I do, and it's fucking awful. The blood moon rises once again. The crimson rage. Oh, I love that. Oh, I'm going to call it the crimson rage from now on. Can you send the pain away to other VTubers? I'll send it away to chat. The crimps. Cramps! Oh God, the cramps! Ah! The fucking cramps, dude. Oh. The maroon suffering. Oh, I like that too. The cramps! Dear God! The freaking cramps. Oh, okay. So, listen. If I can tell a personal anecdote, the cramps for me, they are sometimes so bad that I literally I'm lying there in the fetal position. I'm lying there in the fetal position waiting for my pain medication to kick in. It ain't fun. It ain't fun. I got IBS, so I know how that'd be. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Does the heating pad help? We'll get on to that. We'll get on to that. Please save your questions till the end because I guarantee I've probably already answered them in this presentation. It sucks, man. It really sucks. Sometimes your cramps not that bad. Some people cramp hardly at all. And then they're just like, la-di-da-di-da, I'm gonna go on a 10-mile hike and do ballet and I'm gonna be productive and get all my work done. Oh, good for you. And for some people, it is so debilitating that they genuinely have to go see a doctor because they should go to the hospital. And sometimes it's in between. Sometimes it's in the middle. Everyone's different. It sucks. It really sucks. Food cravings, tiredness. Yeah. I know a lot of people have different cravings. My craving is whenever my menstruation happens is sour, like really super sour candies. Like I love Haribo Tang Fastics. I love anything that is just covered in citric acid. I love sour things when I'm on my period. I just do. I don't know why. My body's just like, you know what? You need sour things. Yummers. Exactly. It's very yummy. All right, next. Oh, here's something that I feel like wasn't explained to me when I was in school. Something called the period shits. I had to find this one out the hard way. Allow me to explain. It's just when your bowel movements just... It ain't pretty. I'm not going to go into detail. Use your imagination, or don't. Maybe don't use your imagination. There's a reason it's called the period shits. And it's not pleasant. Yeah, it seems self-explanatory. I'm not going to go into detail. That's a new update I haven't read about yet. Yeah, it was a new update to me too. I had to find that out the hard way. Is it comparable to coffee shits? Probably. I don't drink coffee though, so I don't know. It's when shit happens. Shit does happen. Yeah, idle meetings. Idle meetings. Picking flowers. Picking roses. You know. These patch notes suck. Tell me about it. Feeling sluggish and sad and just having a bad time, TBH. Literally. Just having an awful time. At least for me. I dread it. Every month I dread it. They didn't release these patch notes at school. They genuinely didn't. There was some things I had to find out the hard way. Nobody told me when I was doing sex ed in school about all this shit. They were like, oh, you'll bleed and you'll get cramps and you'll have mood swings. They don't mention anything else. Good night, Dr. Gaga. 50 tons of cheese. I think it was 5 memberships. I hope you enjoy your 50 tons of cheese. This phase lasts 3 to 7 days. Good for you if it only lasts 3 days. Guess what? For me, the first 3 days are the worst. Guess what? It's at least 3 days. Hell week. Actually hell week. I'm not even being dramatic. Like it genuinely is awful. It's really bad, but you like life goes on. You kind of have to suck it up a bit. Unless it's like actually killing you, then of course, please go to the hospital because Jesus Christ, you poor thing. Shark Week. Shark Week. Shark Week cometh. I don't doubt. Your reproductive organs will rip themselves out of their socket and force their way out of you. It is... Your uterus hates you and wants you to suffer. When will this agony end? Menopause, which typically starts between the ages of 45 and 55. Don't you dare say that I'm not far off from that. That is not true. I'm very young and fertile still. stomach not far away. 10 years ago for you. You guys are so funny. You guys are so fucking funny, aren't you? You guys think you're so fucking funny. Not like the government in Barkswell. It's just a few years away. Sometimes menopause comes earlier for some. Sometimes it comes later for some. Menopause is a whole other bag of worms, bag of cats, can of fish. I don't know. It's a whole other thing. We won't cover it today because that is a fun topic for another day. Yeah, menopause isn't really the end of the suffering. It's just the beginning of a different kind of suffering. Here we are, back to nice things. Managing the symptoms. How can you manage the symptoms of all of that hell, chaos, apocalyptic terror? Stretching, yoga, and other light exercise can alleviate cramps. Man. However, when I'm on the ground, covered in a blanket, clawing at my stomach, the last thing I want to do is exercise. Every single website is like, oh, you should do exercise on your period. I don't want to fucking exercise. I want to lie on the ground and feel sorry for myself. You think I want to move right now? I'm bleeding and my innards are falling out of me. I don't want to move. Lie down, try not to cry, cry a lot. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. Yeah, exercise is the last thing I want to do in period. I don't want to do that. But the internet says you gotta. Eat a balanced diet. But also, if you feel a little side of chocolate won't hurt. Listen, I feel like every medical institution, their solution is, oh, do exercise and eat a balanced diet. That's great and all. But when I'm on my period, I want to eat shit and I want to lie down and feel sorry for myself. Okay? Brian Bug, thank you for the 5. Thank you for the 5. Yeah, I want to eat comfort food. I want to eat chocolate. I want to eat sour candy. I want to cry. I want to cry and eat ice cream, okay? That's what I want to do. I want to look at puppies, cry, eat ice cream. I tend to lie in fetal position and cry. Exactly, fish. Hey, get wrenched. Get wrenched. There you go. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do shit. Yeah, it's my period. I can cry if I want to. Do you want chicken nuggets in a blanket? Thank you. Yes, I do. Yeah, I do actually. I do want chicken nuggets in a blanket, okay? Be prepared. Your uterus hates you and wants you to suffer. Outsmart it by keeping sanitary products on hand, pain medication if necessary, hot water bottles and warm blankets. This is a war that our bodies are waging upon us. We must remain one step ahead. The only way we can do that is to be prepared. We will not be ambushed on this day. Just Princess wants some motherfucking chicken nuggies. I do. I do. Major notes taken. War never changes. War. War never changes. Track it! This is a controversial topic today. You can figure out when your period is due using tracking apps, or by asking your chat to track it for you. Yes, I saw the website. Yes, I saw it. Oh no. That's the reason for the whole stream. Uh-oh. Doge has redeemed an ad. Sorry, boys. Oh, I actually can't run an ad break. Lucky. You're safe this time. You're safe this time. Dang it. I've never like actively tracked my period. I just kind of do it off of vibes alone. And usually I get it right. There's like, I know not to schedule something during like the early part of the month because I know that I'm likely to be on my period then. But also sometimes I'm like, oh God, why am I so sad? Oh, I've cried like 6 times today. I don't understand. And then my period comes and I'm like, oh, so that's why. So that's why I was crying constantly. Sometimes I'm like, oh God, why do I feel awful and like shit and everyone hates me? And then a few days later, I find out why. Alicia gets it. Oh God. Please help. All right. Moving on. Period products. I didn't know what gift to use, so here is Fortnite Miku. There are many different kinds of period products nowadays. Yeah, everybody say hi, Miku. Hi, Miku. Your date will love you if you keep these in your house. Trust me. Not that you guys would ever have to worry about that because you're VTuber fans. Damn. True, but it still hurts. Hey, I'm married, not anymore. My wife now. Our wife. We're just saving ourselves. Sure, buddy. You keep telling yourself that. Listen, I know you guys. Low blow, buddy. Low blow. I've seen... You guys are so terminally online. I've never felt the touch of a woman. Let's be real. It is how it is. Bro has resigned himself. I'm a real wizard. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah. You guys have wizard... You unlock wizardry after a certain point. Oh, is that what you're going for? Okay, you know what? That's fair. If you guys are aiming for max level wizardry, I can respect that. Can't wait to unlock magic missiles. I can't wait to unlock level 40 fireball. Going to level 5 wizard right this year. Damn, it's impressive. Bro, my spells are elite. Wizard at 30, Grandmaster at 60. Wow. We're getting a spell. I cast Doom. Here's some period products that are available to you. There's pads and panty liners. Yes, they are 2 different things. Don't get them confused. Otherwise, I'll be very upset with you. Tampons. Tampon. Menstrual cups. This is one that I don't think a lot of people know about. I mean, it's like fairly new in like the last, I don't know, 10, 15 years or so. People have really started getting into menstrual cups. I haven't tried them before, and honestly, I'm a little bit intimidated by them, but maybe someday I'll give them a go. We'll see. Don't worry, we'll explain each and every one of them. Period underwear. I do have a couple of those. But that guy just walked in on biology class. You're late. Sit down. Take your seat. Take your seat, get your pencils out. The menstrual chalice. Oh my god. If I ever use menstrual cups, I'm gonna call them the menstrual chalice. You better go with the pad out. What size is your coochie? Oh my god. Oh my god. The menstrual goblet. Jesus. Oh, nothing at all if you're feeling brave. Honestly, you know what? You do you. If you don't wanna, if you just wanna let it all out, you can do that. You can do that. The unholy grail. You guys are way too good at coming up with names for these things. The Carmine Carafe. Dunt's got his thesaurus out for that one. Just paint the walls red. Just paint it red. Yeah. Keeping these things in your house, even when you have guests over, oh my god. You would be a lifesaver. You would actually genuinely be considered a lifesaver. You got people over, friends, family, whatever. You just keep this stuff in your house. Sometimes accidents happen. Sometimes emergencies happen. Speaking of emergencies, another period product could be emergency tissue paper because you got caught off guard, but all the stores are closed, so you have to stack towels on the hotel bed and pray for the morning to come. You know, that's like a pretty normal thing. It's definitely not specific at all. Definitely. I'm definitely not speaking from experience there. Definitely not. No. That's never happened. I never get caught off guard. Bonbon, did that happen? There's a story. Okay, so sometimes it's not oversharing. Sometimes you get caught off guard, especially if you're like me and you don't actively track your periods. So actually my own fault. Sometimes you get caught off guard, and sometimes you can go all the way up to your period and not have any symptoms whatsoever. Like there's been times where that's happened to me where I've not felt bloated, I've not had bad skin, I've not had any pain whatsoever, and just all of a sudden one day, boom, sneak attack, literally. The old sneak attack, yeah. Sometimes when the sneak attack happens and, you know, it's 9 o'clock at night and all the shops in the UK are closed because there's no such thing as a 24-hour shop here. There is, but only in big cities. But anyway, I digress. There have been many a time where I have been in the bathroom fashioning a makeshift pad out of toilet paper, just stacking, like rolling sheets of toilet paper on top of each other. And then putting towels down on hotel bed sheets because I'm terrified of like staining the mattresses. I would rather get blood on the towels than on the mattress. Like I'm actually terrified of that. Survival. This is literally pure survival mode. Pro tip though, if you're ever caught in a situation where, you know, it's an emergency, hotels do actually carry some period products. You can just call down to reception and ask them to bring you some sanitary products to your room, which is really good. It's just like a lot of bathrooms these days don't have the thing on the wall where you put the money in and get like a tampon out. Those used to be a thing when people carried actual cash around. But now everything's cashless, so those vending machines are going fewer and fewer. Wait, what? Vaughn, what? What? Vaughn, what? Blast it out? No, you can't. You can't just blast it out. That's not what I could ask. Period pads from Uniqlo are so good. Really? I should try them. Vaughn, You cannot just blast it out. Isn't that what the class is for? Everyone point and laugh at fun. No, I'm kidding. You know what? That is a valid question. And I will tell you that it does happen, especially if you got a particularly heavy flow and you sneeze. It does eject out if you sneeze or cough or like stand up too fast. It does go. Yeah, you'll blast it out with a sneeze, but it doesn't get everything out. Like it still does more. It sheds over the course of several days. Is the Miku dancing necessary? I assure you it is absolutely integral to the topic at hand. Surely you can get it over with in day one. You can't get it over with in day one, Vaughn. It takes 3 to 7 days. I'm really sorry to upset you. You can't speed run a period. Can't you scoop it? Vaughn, I can't tell if you're being serious. I do not know how periods work. You need to sit down and pay attention to class. I'm explaining it to you. You cannot scoop it out. Uterus scoop up. Jeez. No, you can't scoop it out. That would not be wise or safe to do. Appreciating Vaughn's sacrifice. Big Anime, don't tell me you've been thinking that too. Vaughn needs some extra credit. Vaughn needs to stay for summer school. Period's done quick. Oh God. Yeah, the lining sheds slowly over the course of several days. Some people can speedrun it in 3 days. Some people, it takes them the whole 7. Some people, maybe even longer. I'm asking all the questions we're thinking. Show of hands in chat, how many of you thought you could speedrun a period? I'm not judging, I'm just asking. And then I will judge after. Snack, thank you for the 18 months. Okay, you know what? Actually, a surprising number of you thought that you could just squeeze it out. That's very surprising. No, unfortunately, you cannot speedrun it all in day one. Trust me, I think I would. If I could just get it all out of the way on day one, I would. Unfortunately, that you can't do that. I am not reading that, Vaughn. Holy shit. Vaughn, get to the back of the class. Jesus. Jesus. Thank you, buddy, for educating the masses. I mean, I'm trying. I'm trying real hard to educate you guys here. Longer than 7 days is crazy though. That Poyodex period almost does. That does happen, and like a lot of the medical websites do say if it does last longer than 7 days, you should seek a medical professional. But yeah, that's the thing for the 15. This is very interesting information. I'm glad that I could interest you. All right, let's go into what kind of period products we have. Menstrual pads and panty liners. They are different things. These are pads made of absorbent material that adhere to your underwear and catch any fluid leaking out. Some have wings, which means they have flaps on the side that like wrap around the underwear. I'm a personal fan of those ones. There are many different shapes, sizes, styles, and even flavors. I am not kidding. Trust me, the period industry, kind of insane. kind of wild. Flavors not like, you know, not like don't like taste them. Yeah, like flavored smells. Like some are scented, different flavors. Trust me, we'll get into my personal story. We'll get into my personal story in a second. I've got an interesting story for you guys. Menstrual pads are generally thicker and more absorbent than panty liners, which are usually for a light flow. So if you only bleed a little bit, scents, not flavors. I mean, same thing. Listen, the brain fog has already set in. Chat, do you remember what stage the brain fog sets in? Pop quiz. Bonnie Barkswell has brain fog. What stage is she in? Every stage. How dare you? I'm not in menopause. God damn you. Here's an interesting anecdote. While I was in Japan, I bought some pads and they were menthol flavored. I say flavored. And it made my hoo-ha minty fresh. Furtree, thank you for the membership. Honestly, yeah. I'm not kidding. I thought, I picked them up and I was like, this cannot be comfortable. Menthol pads, like right up against my lady garden, like that can't be comfortable. Turns out it's incredibly comfortable. It feels so clean and fresh. It's very nice. I recommend, but I could only find them in Japan. I literally can't find them anywhere else. There's also ones I saw that are charcoal. They have charcoal. They're charcoal activated pads for like odor absorption. There's like scented ones, like strawberry and lemon and whatnot. There's all sorts. There's all sorts. It's very interesting. Very interesting and very expensive. Pads should be changed every 4 to 8 hours or more regularly if you're a heavy flow hoe like me. Flow ho ho. No, not sour cream and onion. We're learning so much. I'm good. I'm glad you're learning. I'm glad you're learning. It's important. This is important information, okay? But yeah, honestly, a lot of interesting. What's my favorite flavor? I like the menthol ones. Honestly, as weird as it sounds, I liked the menthol ones. It sounds like it would feel awful. It doesn't. It felt great. Felt great. Dojo in a weeb is showing. Yeah, that's menstrual pads and panty liners. Tampons! Yay! Tampons are a rolled up tube of absorbent material which is inserted into the coochie to suck up blood before it leaves your body. You can use them while swimming or doing other sports. So if you're doing an activity that you know, you can't really wear a pad for, then you can use a tampon. Yippee! Yippee! Use a tampon. How much uncomfortable are they? If you insert them correctly, you should not be able to feel them at all. If you can feel it, it means you haven't put it in far enough. They must be changed regularly, as they're known to cause a serious infection called toxic shock syndrome. And it is extremely lethal. It is basically a blood infection. It is not fun. And honestly, kind of terrifying. All like tampon packaging has like big warnings on it, advising the warnings of TSS. It's scary. scary, man. Yeah, it's scary. So you have to change your tampon very regularly. Not like every hour. You can get away with, I think they say no longer than 6 hours. Sorry, I'm like Bonnie Senpai. Timoteo! Take a seat. Take a seat. How many are needed per time? What do you mean? Like how many can you insert at once? You're only supposed to put one in. You can't stack them. They're not stackable. Oh, per period. Depends how heavy flow you are. Depends. I'll be honest with you, because more often than not, my flow is very heavy. I will use both at the same time. So if the blood goes all the way through the tampon, at least the pad will catch it, you know? +4 absorption effect. Heavy flows well. Listen, some people just have a heavier flow than others. It doesn't really mean anything either way. It's just people built different, you know? Yeah, I got a tower defense going on. Bleed +4, constantly inflicted with bleed during this time. Is removed by pulling the string attached to it. Like a... Jeez. Loud ass bike. Like a party popper. You see why I chose the GIF now? Sorry. Like a what? Like a party popper. You pull the string. It's party. Sugabaraka, thank you for the 2. You have to yank it out. You pull it out slowly but firmly. You do not yank it, or you'll cause yourself a mischief. You just take the string. You know, tampons, they're like a roll of cotton, and they have a string on the end. When you put them in, you leave the string hanging out so that you can take it out later. What happens if the string breaks? You just have to stick your fingers up and grab it. If the string breaks, and I've never experienced a string breaking, but it is... A tampon cannot get lost inside you, because once it absorbs moisture, it inflates. Google Bonnie Barkswell inflation to learn more. No, I'm kidding. It like puffs up. It puffs up. Like if you put a cotton, like a thing of cotton, and it puffs up. So you just have to get your fingers up there. Shudders. Yeah, you know what? Listen, this stream is to desensitize you guys. Good soldiers follow orders. I mean, personally speaking, I would attempt myself first before I went and asked someone else. If I were in that situation, I would attempt myself first. Jesus. You desensitize us every stream, what do you mean? And yet you guys are still shocked whenever I open my mouth. That 12, thank you for 5. From what I heard, tampons were originally for plugging and disinfecting gunshot wounds. Never knew you could get TSS from them though. Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting. But yeah, you can get TSS. I mean, you can get TSS from like an infected wound and other things, but it is more commonly associated with tampons. So yeah. Menstrual cups! This is a topic that I know a bit about, but I do not have any personal experience. I've watched, you know, I've watched informational videos about them, but I've never tried them myself. Maybe one day. Why that GIF? What? It's a cup. out of the crimson chalice. Cheers. We'll buy one for Valentine's Day. I do not want a menstrual cup for Valentine's Day. Similar to tampons, they are inserted into the kitty to catch the blood before it leaves the body. I should have put a picture of them because they look quite interesting. They look quite interesting. Z, thank you for the 10. Normalize talking about those things. Pad funds, thank you for the pad funds. Pads are expensive. They are made of a silicone material. It's very soft. You fold it up into a little, like, you fold it up into a little flower shape, and then you push it up into the cooch. And once it's up there, you let go and it pops open. It just, like that. And then it just, I'm demonstrating with my hand as if you can see. The bloody flagon. Sup from the bloody flagon, yar! Yeah, it just pops open. And it just stays up there until you're ready to take it out. It has like a little, it doesn't have a string at the bottom, but it has a silicone like protrusion at the bottom that you just grab like a string, but it's made of silicone. And what you do with these is when it's full, you just pull it out, you dump out the contents into the bathroom toilet, you wash it, and then you pop it back in again. It's very economical. Very economical and very economical. Economical and ecological, eco-friendly. Sounds more messy. It is. But you just wash your hands. Joseph, you wash your hands. Rename it to the Sanguine Flask. Oh my god. Are you guys vampires? I think you might be vampires. Yeah, it's reusable. Menstrual cups are reusable. Yep. Do you wash it with soap or stronger cleaning products? You shouldn't use strong cleaning products with anything that you're putting inside your body. You wash them with water and you do like a full disinfect with boiling water, you know. I believe every day you should probably do that. But I don't use menstrual cups, so I don't know. I just know that you're supposed to boil them. Yeah, it's like a foldable travel cup for your vagina. Call me a menstrual cup the way I hold my girl's float. Jobless, what the fuck does that even mean? Yeah, they look a bit like boobies with little nipples on the end. But, like, the boobie is, like, concave. You don't drink it. It is not a drinking cup. You empty out the contents in the toilet. Yeah, that's what menstrual cups do. Period pants! Got a nice gif of panty here. It's literally just underwear with built-in pads. You wear them, you wash them. That's it. It's literally just extra absorbent underwear. It's not really diapers, because diapers you throw away once you've used them, but period pants, you just wash them like normal. Yeah, an armored diaper. Armored. It's like having armored underwear on. I have a couple of them. I only use them for like towards the tail end of my period when my flow is not as heavy. Because days 1 to 3, I am the Crimson Ocean. The Red Sea, one might say. Bonnie bleeds well. The Blood Waterfall, the Red Terror. The Red Wave of Kanagawa. The Blood Ocean. The Great Flood. But yeah, those exist. Apparently the ones from Uniqlo, Fish said are really good, so I'm gonna give them a go. Whoa! Sorry. Occasionally the animations in here. I just went through and I put random animations on things. The Sanguine Shower. The Crimson Tsunami. You guys are fucking outrageous. That's the thing with the six. Question, since it bleeds, can it be killed? Yes. It bleeds, therefore it can be killed. The Scarlet Bath. Sometimes shit just don't make sense. Periods may become irregular. Flow may be lighter or heavier than usual. Pain could be more or less than usual. Sometimes it might skip altogether. Borg, thank you for the membership. Sometimes this can be caused by many factors. Stress. Stress can cause it. Birth control. Contraceptives can cause it. Varying kinds of contraceptives will cause irregular periods. Intense exercise. You'll often find that athletes will often have irregular or perhaps even no periods at all because of the intense training that they do. Fun fact for you. Hormone imbalances, just generally, if your hormones are kind of a bit winky wonky, then, you know, your periods are also going to be winky wonky because everything is controlled by hormones. You should become an athlete. I would rather die. I don't want to do any exercise ever. Her knees wouldn't let. She barely survives yoga and you ask her that. It's true. I got yoga on Thursday. All right. Some medications can cause irregularities as well. This is why sometimes you can't always rely on trackers, especially trackers that rely on people's tweets. Because it doesn't take into consideration any of this. Medical conditions like fibroids and POS. Shout out to Mama Barkswell who had fibroids and it took her so long to be diagnosed that she literally had to have a blood transfusion because she lost so much blood. Ferrari Kid, thank you for the 5. Yeah, now you know. Yeah, it was bad. Poor Mama Barkswell, she's fine now. Now she's dealing with menopause, poor thing. But yeah, there's some fucking awful medical conditions that can just make your life even more miserable. Oh, you thought... Oh yeah, I'm complaining about my period? Some people have it way worse. way worse. And quite often, people are not listened to when they go to the doctors about these things. Quite often they're brushed off like, oh, can't be that bad. Sure, buddy. Yeah, just walk it off. I mean, yeah. Lily! Have you given them the rundown on how our hormonal system is so complicated that we should be sleeping 10 hours a day and we barely have a week, a month where we feel remotely okay? Yeah, don't worry. Our hormones suck, Lily. How you been? It's been a while since I've seen you. Mwah. Our hormones suck. We should be sleeping 10 hours a day, but also I'm a VTuber. So I'm lucky if I get 4. I got a kiss, guys. I got a kiss. Sometimes it's just a little silly. Sometimes can't be fucking explained. There was one time where I had my period a week before, and then I went on vacation. I was like, yes! Oh, I'm so glad my period came before my vacation. Now I don't have to worry about it being on my vacation. 3 days into my vacation, I got it again. I was like, why the hell do I have 2 periods in 1 month? Turns out, sometimes it's just a little silly. Sometimes your uterus is like, tee-hee, oh, you're on vacation? Tee-hee, oh, you're on vacation? Fuck you. Oh, you want to have a nice time? Fuck you. It's psyched out. Yeah, I guess maybe I dropped double eggs. Maybe my body didn't shed all of its lining. It was, yeah, round two. Round two, and I got caught well off guard. I got caught so off guard. I didn't bring anything. I was like, what? I Googled it because I thought I was dying. The first thing I did was I Googled 2 periods in 1 month, dying? 2 periods in 1 month, okay? 2 periods in 1 month, emergency? Sometimes it can just happen. The red double yolk. Could she bleed too much? Pogant? Pregnant? Menopause. Menopause will stop your periods. That'll do it. Dying, yes. Menopause will do it. And, you're pregnant now. No period? Pregnant. But I haven't been sexually active. Don't care, pregnant. You're pregnant now. You missed 1 month, pregnant. You had 2 periods in 1 month, pregnant. Pregnant. You're pregnant. Guess what? Pregnant. Oh, you have a headache, pregnant. Oh no, you fell over and broke your arm, pregnant. They gotta wait, think of the 2. Pregnant. I guess you're pregnant now. Surprise. You're pregnant. You should see a doctor if you're concerned with any of these things. You know, as always, if there's any worries, you should seek a medical professional and not a dog girl on the internet. Because sometimes shit just don't make sense. The human body is a very complex mass of cells and hormones. There's a lot of chemistry happening. Sometimes shit just be a little funny sometimes. Sometimes things just a little silly. FAQs! I've got a couple here for you, but I no doubt that you will have more questions at the end. Can you still have sex while on your period? Not that you guys would need to know this. Hey! Yes! Some people may even prefer the extra lubrication. Put some towels down and sail the Red Seas, me hearty. Arr! Came here to get educated, not roasted. Well, you get you get 2 for 1, buddy. Some people may even like it better. So yeah, go wild. If you're not too squeamish about blood, do it. Do it. Set sail, yar! Our matey! You can, but I don't think you want that if you're having cramps. Here's the thing. Sometimes the exercise that is the act of copulating can lessen the feeling of cramps. Copulation does require some form of physical activity, which is actually pretty good. But at the same time, again, like I said earlier, when I'm on my period, I just want to lay down on the ground and feel sorry for myself. I don't want to move. I don't want to feel exercise. I don't want to do anything. How would I know? I don't. I'm a VTuber. I don't leave my house. You guys put way too much faith in me. Master, thank you for the 199. Yep, get cursed with knowledge. Get cursed with forbidden knowledge. Next question. Why do cramps happen? Cramps are muscle contractions that loosen the lining from the walls of the uterus. I just thought it was my body ripping itself apart. I mean, it kind of is. It kind of is. Basically, the muscles in your uterus just contract a bunch of times so that it can like shed all of the tissue out of your uterus. It's the most metal fucking thing, and it sucks. And then they give the 5. This is not the way to wizardry, but darker magic's blood magic. Could you subject yourself to sonic waves to speedrun this? That sounds like a paint shaker. That sounds like hell on earth, and I would not. Alexa played death metal. It is really metal. It is really metal. Enjoy your cello lessons, Requiem. This I actually didn't know about. It's interesting. I think that's why, you know, those period simulator things probably feel maybe somewhat accurate, because like it's causing the muscles to spasm, which is essentially what cramps are. But then again, I've never experienced a period simulator machine, so who knows? Cramps not always proportional to the flow. Exactly. You could have crazy bad cramps and just bleed a little bit, or you could bleed a biblical amount and not have any cramps at all. They're period simulator machines. Yeah, they're like electric pulse machines. I've seen YouTubers do it for the gag. But why? For the vine. For the vine, I guess. If any of us miraculously managed to get a girl and help her during it, how do we explain that we learned it from an anime girl on the internet when they ask? You know what? I'm sure she'd understand. Get her to like and subscribe while she's at it. Next question. How much blood is lost during a period? It varies from person to person. Scientists say it's approximately 20 to 90 milliliters, which is 1 to 5 tablespoons for you Americans. But I don't believe them because it looks like a murder scene in here. It feels like gallons. When you're in school, it's like, oh, you only bleed 2 tablespoons. Meanwhile, I've leaked through several pads. Have you ever gotten anemic from it? No, I don't think I've lost enough blood for that to happen. But like I said, my Mama Barkswell, she had fibroids, and she lost so much blood that she had to have a blood transfusion because it went untreated for so long. But that's more of a medical condition than a period condition. This isn't the sex ed teacher fantasy I had in mind. Yeah, well, sit down and pay attention, huh? Or you get dizzy from the blood loss. It usually, in a normal period, 1 to 5 tablespoons is not nearly enough blood to cause dizziness or anemia or anything like that. If your period is causing you anemia and dizziness, then there is a bigger problem, and you should see a doctor. So yeah. Any questions? That's the end of my presentation. You guys got any personal questions? You guys got any questions? I will try and answer them for you. I will do my best. Some things I don't know the answers to, but I'll do my best. Does a hot water bottle help? Yes, hot things help. Hot water bottles, warm blankets. So yeah. Where do the cramps hurt? In the stomach and sometimes the lower back as well. It hurt. Whose blood is in the thumbnail? Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to. Is the website accurate? For me, it's slightly off. Do pads and tampons ever come in different sizes or absorbency levels? Yes, they do. Also, what happens to flow that can't leave the body, like it gets trapped by a hymen or IUD? So this is interesting. If you have an IUD, you will generally not have a period, full stop. If you still have a hymen intact, blood will still leave the body because the hymen is not like a wall. It is a very small opening. 10, 12, thank you for the 5. Cramps are like diarrhea for women's part. What? I actually didn't know this because I was the same for a long time. For the longest time growing up, I was like, how do have period if have hymen blocking the way? Turns out hymen does not block the way. It is just a small opening. Does the blood ever clot? Yes. It's blood. Sometimes it clot. Like blood do. How is Babby formed? Tell you when you're older. Pudding or pie for comfort food? Oh, pie. Easily. I want something warm and cinnamony when I'm on my period. What's the big deal with wings and no wings? So, listen. The difference between wings and no wings is depending on really what kind of underwear you wear and how much movement you do and like how heavy your flow is. If you are particularly heavy flow and you do a lot of movement and like the underwear shifts, you might want to think about getting wings because it will catch the blood that spills over the side. You know, if you can get away with not having wings, then you will get a more sleeker shape under your underwear. I don't care about the lecture. I want to thank you for turning me into a beautiful gay man. It means so much to me. What? Feel like I learned more about women. Thank you. I hope so. I hope that this has helped you understand people. I hope that this has helped you understand people more. So wings are better than no wings. Personally, I prefer wings because I'm a heavy flow hoe. That's my personal preference. I've heard sometimes the lining falls out in chunks. Yes, it does. So it is made up of blood and also the lining of your uterus is tissue. It is tissue. So sometimes it will come out in clumps. And I've seen pictures where it has come out in one go, and it just like it looks like a body horror. It looks like a body horror. I think the person actually just like out of pure morbid curiosity like cleaned the blood off of the tissue, and it just looked like a chunk of flesh. Like it was pretty weird. It's pretty weird. Yeah, it looked like a jellyfish. It looked like a fleshy jellyfish. But that is not a very normal thing to happen. It can come out in small chunks, but for it to come out in one big go is not super common. Does potassium help the cramps? I don't know, actually. No idea. Just the endometrium, but in chunks, right? Exactly. Exactly. Don't use the cloth made bacon. What? Ew. Curation! Thank you for the 20. Whenever I'm on my period, I love laying down and watching bunny streams. Thank you for always bringing me comfort. Hopefully I'll be pop maxing soon so I won't have to worry about it for a while. I hope your pop maxing goes well. I wish you luck in your pop maxing endeavors. I know it's fine to do it during the period, but is it hygienic too from either male or female perspective? Yeah, it's perfectly fine as long as everybody washes. As long as everybody is clean and practicing, you know, proper hygiene, it's absolutely fine. Which unfortunately for you guys, it does mean that you have to shower. I know. Something that I know you actively avoid. Godspeed, at least someone is getting some. Glad you're getting some. Can periods be turned off? I mean, technically, if you take like contraceptives, you can. Or if you get pregnant or menopause. In my defense, it's been really cold. That's fair. That's fair. Pregnant. They can be turned off for about 9 months. Why don't you just do that? The pregnancy thing. The thing is, there is consequences to getting pregnant, and that usually involves producing another human that comes with even bigger responsibilities than just toughing it out for a week. Blood is a terrible lubricant. I'm sure it is, but it is not just blood. It is mucus and also other things. So. How do I clean bloodstains out of fabric? I'm sure there is a way to do that. I think I've read online that hydrogen peroxide will do it. Hydrogen peroxide and, you know, the old baking soda will probably do it too. Yeah, contraceptives do come with other side effects to bear in mind. You know, sometimes they have their own hormone thingies. IUD is not just like a metal rod. It actually has some hormonal function. So, yeah. If we're personally speaking, there was a period of time where I was on contraceptives because my periods were so bad. But honestly, the side effects from the contraceptives were just as bad as the periods. Like my skin was horrible. I was constantly depressed and anxious and like feeling tired, and it was just really bad. Brandicus, oh my god, thank you for the 50! Thanks, Bunch. Unfortunately, I knew a lot of this useful information already. It was mostly cursed phrases from chat. Well, good for you, Brent. When are you trying out menstrual cups and telling us how it was? I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Bad evening, Dab Eyes. With your busy schedule, will you now be relying on chat to track for you? Okay, so here's the thing about the tracking thing that everybody's talking about. Personally speaking, I think it's funny that you guys are doing that, and I really don't have an issue with it because I do tweet when I'm on my period, so it's like it's just like a joke to me. But for other people, it's not a joke to them. It's like they would be weirded out by it. So I always think it's best to get consent first. So you have my consent. Go ahead. If that's what you really want to do with your time, I'm not going to tell you it's not creepy, but if that's what you really want to do with your time, then I take no issue with it. But, you know, other people may feel differently. So it's important to respect everyone's boundaries. That is what we do here. We are respectful. It's creepy, but go off. Yeah, that's basically creepy, but go off. I mean, I know that some people just say it as a joke or they do it as a joke, but honestly, it's creepy, but go off. I've had weirder questions from you guys. I've had way weirder questions, trust me. Red Shark! I guess this stream is some kind of period piece. Some kind of period piece. That's all, thank you for 5. Is it normally embarrassing for women or girls to talk about periods? As uncomfortable as it is to know about, it seems important to know. Yeah, so this is like part of the reason why I wanted to do this stream. I just wanted to be really open and transparent about periods because I'm of the firm belief that the more you talk about something and the more you normalize something, you know, people have fear of the unknown, right? I think the more you talk about and normalize it, there will be no more fears and misunderstandings. That is what I think. So that's why I'm totally chill with being open about the fact that every month I bleed out of my coochie, and I'm quite partial to a menthol pad. I stretch. And you know, also some people are not okay being so transparent and talking about it, but you know, they might want to listen to someone who is being transparent about it, so that, you know, if there's something that they don't know about themselves but they're too shy to ask, then maybe I'll be helping someone that way too. Did I have a health class in school? Damn right I did. To me, a period is so natural. It's as natural as breathing or shitting. It's really not a big deal. I don't get skeeved out by blood. However, wet food in the sink. I'm not squeamish about blood, but wet food in the sink. Oh no. Mm-mm. It is a very natural bodily function. It's a natural part of life. It is natural. It shouldn't be, you know, vilified or anything. It is entirely natural. Entirely natural. Entirely natural, entirely, you know, it happens. Do you avoid streaming during period and schedule around it, or can you handle it that easy? I'll stream no matter what, really. I mean, sometimes I will feel so sick just from other symptoms that I don't really feel like streaming, but, you know, I'm fine streaming. I have met some people, though. Like, there was this one girl in my class. She was so phobic to blood that her periods were actually hell for her. Poor thing. The sight of blood, she would instantly pass out, and she had to deal with her periods every month. I don't know how she did it. I didn't ask, but poor thing. Yeah, having a phobia and then having to deal with that. Oof. I've seen people make the most misinformed shit ever about periods, so it's always important to be informed or do research if you have doubt. I've seen some podcaster, like, listen, don't listen to podcasters, but I've seen some podcasters say that women have periods because they have impurities in their body, and it's their body trying to eject the impurity. No. No. Nobody, no. No, that ain't how it works. No. Don't listen to podcasters. They don't know what they're talking about. But also, maybe don't listen to dog girls on the internet, because I sure as hell don't know what I'm talking about either. You telling me you ain't pushing out demon spirits? I mean, that's kind of been the way for centuries. Like, people have said, like, oh, periods is you've got the devil inside you. You need to eject the devil from you. You're unclean. You're like, I think that we should get rid of that stigma big time. It's 2026. We should not be. We got science now. We should not be thinking that way. Stop letting them in. Stop letting the demons in. Sorry, I can't help it. I'm possessed. Get the holy water. Get them. Witchcraft. Honestly, I think most people would be happy to educate you more on period stuff. Like, obviously, you know, there's a time and place. Don't rock up into someone's chat as a first-time chatter and be like, hey, could you tell me more about your menstrual cycle? No, obviously, like, if it comes up naturally in conversation, Just say that you're curious and you want to learn. You wish to be educated. Time and place, buddy. Read the room. Read the room. Hello, streamer. Describe flow. Like I've seen some people tweet out just straight up like, update your trackers, guys. Period started today. And some people just being as vague as me and just being like, ow, tummy hurt. But you know, if someone came into my chat while I was talking about my period and was like, hey, do you mind if I track this? I'd be like, okay, pretty weird, but you do you, king. Little creepy, but I'm not gonna stop you. I'm side-eyeing you, but I guess people have their hobbies. Like a tail, thanks. Vague post, the rivers run red tonight. The red moon rises. What happens if every tummy hole gets marked as evidence of period? Then you end up with very inaccurate data. I don't think you can trust that site anyway. I think obviously someone made that site to be funny. I don't think anybody trusts that site seriously. At least I hope not. To me, it's very obvious that that entire site is just a joke. Okay, the fact that Vettel's on there, I think it's very obvious that it's a joke. Like a lot of people online are like especially tourists, they are like very much being like, this is why VTuber fans are disgusting. They take this stuff seriously. I don't think that, personally speaking, in my impression, I don't think that website is serious. And so to me, it's like, okay, if it's unserious and you're doing it as a joke, that's fine by me. I'm along for the ride. Even considering migraine treat as period tracking info, you can't use that. That's not reliable data. Come on, you guys learned nothing from science class. Have you learned nothing from science class? VH, I'm still a tourist, but it's pretty obvious to be a joke, isn't it? That's what I thought. I thought it was pretty obvious that it was a joke. And like, okay, I know that I tweet in all caps sometimes, but that's just my humor. I like to yell at you guys for things. I'll take a meme that you guys have made and be like, what the fuck is this? And then everybody likes it and it's funny. Everyone's laughing along. But some people who don't know my content will think that I'm being serious. It's about the egg being ready and your Oshi being extra susceptible to sweet talk. What the fuck, Dave? What the fuck, Dave? Perhaps that's just because I'm a VTuber on the inside, so I can obviously see the joke in it. But you know, people on the outside looked at that and they were like, "Oh, this is why VTuber fans are actually disgusting, human scum." They just use stuff like that to rag on you guys. Good, gatekeep harder. Keep them out! Ree! Normies, ree! This is, okay, so the story behind it is one of the Barkaneers showed me that site. One of the Barkaneers told me about that site and they took the screenshot in my Discord. This was at like, it was like sometime yesterday. And I tweeted it. And I did my usual all caps tweet like, I can't believe there's a website tracking my period. And then someone else tweets about it 4 hours after me and it goes viral. And honestly, it turned out to be a blessing in disguise because because there were so many unhappy people under that post. And I'm like, ooh, I'm glad they're not under my post. Oof. At first I was like, what the fuck? I tweeted about this first. Why are you copying me? But then I saw all the comments that were coming in and I was like, whoa, you know what? Maybe. Bullet dodged. Low-key dodged the bullet. Actually though, you know what? You can have that thunder. I'll let you steal that thunder. Take it, buddy. 10, 12, thank you for the 5. An admittedly awkward question. Do you have opinions on how PMS is portrayed in media? Most people recall Casca passing out during battle. I don't know what that is, but I don't know. I feel like obviously depending on the media, PMS can be like over dramatized. Like I watched the IT crowd and during the episode where Jen gets her period and she's portrayed as like this demon monster with crazy red hair and like a deep voice, she's like, ah! Like it's a comedy, so obviously it's meant to be humorous. I don't think people actually think that people on their periods do that. I have a couple questions. Go ahead, Cosmin. Edge Da Vinci, thank you for the 5. They don't. They don't. Yeah, WikiFeet exists. Just like to point out that WikiFeet exists. Some people like to take pictures of streamers' feet. Some people like to track VTubers' menstrual cycles. I'm not gonna say that I don't think it's weird. I think WikiFeet's a little weird. I think that's a little weird, but you know what? That's your thing. I just think that boundaries should be respected. If someone says, "Hey, don't put me on WikiFeet," I don't think that they should be put on WikiFeet. Just like if someone's like, "Hey, I don't want to be on the menstrual tracker," I don't think they should be put on the menstrual tracker. It's just called being a decent human being. I saw a lot, like a very large number of comments from people being like, well, they tweeted it's public information, therefore it's my right to record. Buddy. Consent is dead in the year 2026. Oh, hi, Penumbral. Hey, Penumbral, we're talking about the thing that's happening on Twitter right now. The hell site known as Twitter. I just call me crazy, but I just think that you should be kind and respectful to your fellow human. Call me old-fashioned, but I think you should just be nice to people. And if someone says, hey, don't do that, don't do it. Hot take. But if someone says they have boundaries, don't cross them. Boo! Sorry, buddy. I will fight the period cramps. Penumbra, I'm transferring all my period cramps to you. Now you will have them and I will have a cramp-free period. Thank you. Thank you for your sacrifice. I would telepathically transport them to you. No problem, Queen. What were you doing today? What was the context again? I missed it. I'm not on Twitter. Good for you. I'm glad you're not on Twitter. It's someone made a website that tracks VTubers periods based on their tweets. It's basically all just guesses and speculation. Just yapping, doing daily Wordle stuff. Is he doing Wordle? And complaining that nobody thought to track my period. Like, what the fuck? Guys, you're slacking. Penumbra wants you to track his period. Come on. Is it true that women can sync up periods? So this is actually a misconception. it's not, women don't sync up. It's just, it's a 28-day cycle. So you will eventually sync up naturally just based on the mechanics of chronological time. At some point, you and your friend are probably going to sync up. It's just, it's not some menstrual magic. How much iron is in period blood? Don't know. Couldn't tell you. Not tried it. As a serious question, is syncing cycles real or myth? It's not like, you know, it's not syncing up like some secret period magic that happens. It just, you know, time marches ever forward, and sometimes other factors like stress or birth control or whatever can cause things to line up in interesting ways, and is purely coincidence. It's not real. It's purely coincidence. It's like a horoscope. Yeah, it's like a horoscope. It's purely coincidence. Question: how do I get mpreg to happen? Cersei, why would you ask that? Cersei, why do you want mpreg to happen? Do you need it for something? Cersei? Oh, Berserk. I don't know anything about Berserk, sorry. No reason. Oh, no reason? Oh, okay. I think you might need to do some like science on that. You might need to do some science, Cersei. Tiago, thank you for gifting us up to Cersei. Does one need a good reason to get mpreg to happen? No, you can listen, do what you want. Listen. Whatever floats your boat. So yeah. Did that help you guys? You got any more questions? Wanna bet that this stream gets demonetized? Alright, Barkaneers, time to do science. Oh my god. She's testing it on the Barkaneers. Oh no, Barkaneers, run. Or maybe don't, depending on what you want. Run, or maybe don't. Whatever you feel like. What would you recommend to make sure is more comfortable during the periods? Honestly, ask them what they want. Just ask them. Hey, do you want some food? Do you want a hot water bottle? Do you want a hot drink? Do you want a blanket? Do you need a hug? What kind of food do you want? Can I, like, is there anything I can do to help you? Just ask. And also keeping a stock of sanitary products in your bathroom, hugely helpful. Yeah, ask, listen, and learn. I know, crazy. Communicate. Wild. Cuz lupus. They were the 3 bits. Communicate. How does pad size work? Good question. It's truly a mystery. No, it depends on like how heavy your flow is, how like what style of underwear you're wearing. You can get different pads based on if you have like a thong versus a normal pair of underwear, or, you know, like a little teeny tiny little thing, like a little string bikini thing. There's like different sizes and shapes that you can get, and you just kind of have to try them and see what works. You kind of just have to give it a go and hope for the best. Me, I know the floodgates will open, so I always buy biggest size, max absorbency, longest wings, because I know that as soon as my period rolls around, it's hell. I'm like, I'll take the biggest, most absorbent option. Any best brands to get? I mean, any brand will do, to be honest. They all do the same thing. They're all the same. There's wings. It's not like flying wings. It's wings that like, it's just like two extra strips of fabric on the outside that fold underneath the underwear. Used to tell you the sound of your breathing irritated her, so it's hard to be there for her. You just kind of have to be understanding that they're going through a mood swing, and small things like the sound of breathing is going to annoy them. You kind of, in that case, you kind of just have to give them space, man. I don't know what to tell you. I'm very sorry that, you know, that was not a good experience for you. But you know, if you're trying to help someone and they do that to you, you kind of just have to back off. I'm sorry. If you feed a Red Bull to a pad, does it get wings? No, it gets moist. Moist. Hi, welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. It depends on what your preference is. There are a billion different brands all over the world. UK brands are different to US brands. US brands are different to Asian brands. Like, there's so much. Sponge flow could be used to advertise paper towels. Jesus. Oh my god. Fuck you, bud. Step 1, how to get girlfriend. I can't help you there, buddy. You're a VTuber fan. You're already at a disadvantage. Pads versus tampons. I don't think there is a versus. I think you just kind of have to figure out what works for you. For me, I will use them interchangeably or both sometimes. It's just, you know, some people don't like the feeling of like putting something up there, and so they don't do it. Some people don't like having a pad, like a cotton thing constantly in their underwear. They find that uncomfortable, so they prefer the tampon. Like it's entirely personal preference. There isn't really any verses about it. It's all personal preference. Hello, welcome. Hello. Yeah. Tampons, cleaner pads, more comfortable. Yeah, I do both because I'm bleeding forever. Say it before, I'll say it again. I have no idea how you go through that. Basically, every month is crazy. It's honestly, you get used to it. You get used to this shit. Honestly, you get used to it. Like, it's just natural, right? It's just natural. Flow ho has been added to vocab. Thanks, Bob. You're welcome. I'm a flow ho. I'm a heavy flow ho. I don't know why the merch command is not working, Graham. Just look in the about section below. I feel like writers' CPM is getting in the way of writing strong, capable female characters. I mean, sometimes the media does that. Sometimes the media does that. With Endo, it makes me want to end it all once a month. No, Lily, no! Lily, no! Lily, the endometriosis queen. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for your monthly trauma. For most people, like myself, I don't have any kind of endometriosis or fibroids or PCOS or anything like that. I just have a heavy flow. So for me, it's natural. I can get over it. It's 3 days of heavy bleeding followed by another 4 days of slightly lighter bleeding until it ends. Like, I can deal with that. If I had endometriosis or anything like that, I think I would be a lot more upset about it, to be honest. and rightfully so. And very much rightfully so. Lily is very much entitled to be upset about it. Heavy flow sounds like a supervillain name. It kind of does. It does a little bit. Heavy metal. Does the blood make a murder crime scene? Sometimes. Sometimes. Sometimes if you're in bed and it catches you off guard and it goes onto the sheets, yeah. Or, you know, if, you know, perhaps it gets a bit messy if you're engaging in menstrual coitus. Menstrual coitus. Let's not. No, let's. Yeah. Thanks, Lily. If someone you know is going through a lot of pain to the point of it being difficult to function, it's not normal. Be extra kind to them. Yes. Be extra kind. Be extra understanding. I've seen some people on Twitter being like, "Oh, I think it's sweet when my fans track my period because when I get my period, they buy me like food off Throne," and I think that that's adorable. I think that that's really adorable. I think that's very thoughtful of you guys. If that's something you do, I think that's very thoughtful. I think that's really sweet. Yeah, I think that's really cute. Had the blood ruin a piece of clothing you liked and made you want to cry? Yeah, I literally bought a brand new pair of jeans and then I got hit with a surprise attack and I bled onto my jeans. They were like brand new, nice jeans. So I had to go get them professionally cleaned because I don't know how to get blood out of denim. Was the Tang Fastics on your throne? I should get some Tang Fastics on them. You guys were very kind and bought me a bunch of noodles though. That was very nice of you. Yeah, I think just be thoughtful. Just be thoughtful, just be kind. It goes a long way. Be thoughtful and kind to your fellow human being. It goes a long way. I know, crazy, unheard of, wild, right? In this year, 2026? Insane. Did he give you a strange look when you said, "How do you get bread out of coat?" No, trust me. Dry cleaners have seen way worse. Dry cleaners... Where's the BGM? It is on. It's just a very quiet song. Dry cleaners have to deal with blood on clothes all the time, especially like menstrual blood, because it's obvious, because it's in the crotch area. So it's very obvious that it's menstrual blood. But, yeah. Honestly, for the majority of people, periods are very natural and normal. It's just, you know, if you have some other things going on, then that can make things particularly worse for you. The good soul just follows orders bit I said was meant for the Google inflation bit. Never been more mortified to miscommunicate before. Sorry. Oh, magic, thank you for the 5. Wait, because I was like, if the string snaps, you have to stick your fingers up there and grab the tampon, and you were like, good soul, just follow orders. I'm sorry. I thought you were being weird. Well, if you say so. Snaps glove. I have a microwavable capybara plush that helps with the pain. Oh my god, I want one. That sounds so cute. I want one. As a gentleman, let me help you. No, please don't. No. Mm-mm. No. Interesting to see folk use lads to track their cycle seriously. Honestly, like genuinely, if I played lads, I think I would appreciate the cycle tracking feature. I think that it's... Some people were like weirded out why this dating sim is tracking their period, but like, as far as I know, it's like not a mandatory feature. If you don't want to use it, then don't use it as a period tracking app. Just use it as a dating sim. Just let the people who want to use it as a period tracking app use it as a period tracking app. Let people have hobbies, okay? Yeah, it's entirely optional. Like it's optional. You don't have to like it. You don't have to agree with it. Dating sim where all of your love interests track your period. Virtual husbando giving you ice cream and water bottle. See, that's sweet. That's sweet. You know what? If I had a virtual husbando and they were like, hey girl, I think you might be on your period. Can I get you anything? Can I get you a blanket and a snack? I'd be like, yes. Oh my God, yes, please. Thank you. It's really nice of you. I do actually need that. Thank you. And then I'd be like, oh, God, why aren't you real? Like, God, why are you pixels? Hello, is this stream about math? No, I'm afraid not. A girl can dream. Why can't you be real? But also I'm like, 3D people, I prefer 2D people over 3D people. I'm sorry to say. I like my 2D waifus more than my 3D waifus. I'm sorry. They are real to you, just need to believe harder. It's real to me. Real to me. The Lulu is the Solulu. Oh my God. Gotta go. Thanks for coming, Abyss. I hope you had a good time. Did you guys enjoy the stream? Was it helpful to you? Did I do a good job? Please fill out this feedback form. It was interesting. Terrifying. Thank you. Good. I did my job. Very good. Educational. Good. Good, I'm glad. I wanted this to be educational. I wanted to sprinkle in a little bit of funniness, so I hope that, you know, it amused you as well. As a period haver, I think you covered most of the bases. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad. There's a lot more we could go into. Like I could make a whole separate stream on menstrual cycle, not menstrual cycle. I could make a whole separate stream on menopause and things like that, but that's like I just wanted to talk about periods today because that's the part that everyone's like, ugh, periods. The blood pot. Ugh. The blood pot. It was very informational. Yeah. I'm glad. Super fun and educative, honestly. Those eye bags are on teacher model. Honestly, the eye bags are just an asset. The eye bags are because excuse me, because I'm eepy and I didn't get my hag nap today. Time to pivot to sex ed tuba. I mean, okay, so I am actually doing another slightly educational stream tomorrow. Tomorrow, I am going to be talking to you about bras, and then I'm going to be giving you guys your bra size. So if you're coming to stream tomorrow, bring a tape measure with you because I will need to take some measurements from you. Now it's about bras. Wait, I was kidding. No, it is about bras. Tomorrow's stream is about bras. All you gotta do is bring a tape measure. You don't have to do anything else. Bring a tape measure. I don't want to know mine, then you don't have to give me your measurements, buddy. It's fine. Fuck, why not? Right? I honestly want to talk to you guys about bras because bras is like another thing that people get wrong all the time. People think bras are like this magical thing that if a woman wears a bra, then it makes their tits 10 times bigger. Like, okay. Okay, buddy. There's a lot that goes into bras, all right? So, you know, to help educate you, I'm going to be taking your bra size. Some, you know, bras they are still beholden to the laws of physics. Believe it or not. So yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be measuring your bra size. So if you want me to measure your bra size, bring a tape measure and tell me your measurements. That's it. I'll explain everything tomorrow. Trust me. Don't worry. I'll explain everything tomorrow. All you need to do is bring your pretty little self and a tape measure. Yeah. Anywho, I think probably going to leave it there for today, boys. Moral of the story. Just be a respectful human. That's really all there is to it. Moral of the story, just be a respectful human. Just be kind to your fellow human. That's it. That's literally it. No, sorry, that's too much. It's too much for some people on Twitter, that's for sure. 10, 12, the 5. Raw makeup knowledge could be useful for character design. That's true. You could use that information for character design. Respectful human sounds hard. Logic on Twitter, unheard of. That's true. Anyway, I'm glad it wasn't my tweet that went viral. Because, Jesus, there were a lot of unhinged comments underneath that. Even though they definitely stole my tweet. I'm glad my one wasn't the one that went viral. For Twitter, impossible. Yeah, but you guys, you're good dogs. You're good Barkaneers. You're good Barkaneers. You guys are good. You guys are respectful. You guys are kind. That's all I ask. But also phew. Yeah, honestly, bullet dodged. But yeah, let's see if I can send you all on your merry way somewhere. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Twitch gang, I'm gonna send you to Limu, fellow Brit Limu. She's playing Cult of the Lamb. Here you go. Pulls out for Limu. Here you go. Here's your raid message. And YouTube gang, let's see. Humu. Where can we send you? YouTube gang, I'm gonna send you to... you know what? I'm gonna send you to Ember. She literally tweeted about the period tracker earlier today, and she's playing Hytale right now. So here you go. Oops. A ball. Balls out for Ember. Here's your raid message. There you go. Alright. Thanks so much for coming. Don't forget to buy my merch at Elio Graphics. YouTube, you guys can use the merch command. However, Twitch, for some reason, is not working. I did try to get it to work. I'm sorry it's not working. So you guys just scroll down to the About section and click the link below. But yeah, please buy my merch. It is a wiggling enamel pin and a sticker. And also we unlocked an extra merch as well. So that'll come soon. Anyway, have a good rest of your day, everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow for bra measuring stream. Bring your tape measures. I'll see you then. Bye-bye. 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 Class dismissed. Class dismissed. Off you go. Go on. Piss off.